Good morning, children. Today, again, we are going to continue our chapter 10, that is inland trade. In that, we have done till departmental store. In this lecture, we will continue with multiple shop. What is multiple shop? We can say that multiple that is what we can say is it is a shop that is owned by a single business firm, and they do they deal in same type of products at different location within the city or outside under the same ownership. For example, you can see that Bata is a company whose owner is one person, but you can see multiple shop in the same city, or you can see that Bata shop in, for example, if you take example in Gorakhpur, you can see many showrooms of Bata are there in Gorakhpur, but the owner of that Bata is only one person. So multiple shop, you can say that they are many in number, but their ownership is only with one person. A multiple shop is a large scale retail organization with a number of branches at different places under one ownership and management, and dealing in one variety of good. For example, Bata is dealing with one variety of good, that is shoes. The head office controls, owns, and manages the branches through a branch manager. Now, the everything, the price, the decoration, the advertisement is done by the one branch, and it is followed by all the multiple shop. Here you can say that multiple shops are similar. Now every Bata showroom, when you will go, you can see that the inside decoration is also more kinds of good prices and services. If you are going to buy a shoes in Gorakhpur, the same price you will buy in Delhi also in the Bata showroom. The price will be same all over the country. Multiple shops establish a direct link with the consumer by avoiding middleman. Now here you can say that Bata is the producers, they have opened directly their showrooms, and from the showroom the things are distributed among the consumer. Therefore there are no middlemen here. Managers are there, but the managers are not able to decide anything, means the price they are not allowed to decide. Everything is done by the main head office or the single owner. Multiple shops establish a direct link with the consumer by avoiding middlemen. These shops are operated at different localities in the city under a central ownership and control. Here you can say purchasing, pricing, and advertisements are done centrally. Everything that is means deciding of price, purchasing, and advertisement is everywhere. It is done same, and it is decided centrally, or you can say by the single head office. There is only decentralization of selling of variety of goods. Now there are some features. You can say that it specializes in one or a few products. The products are sold through similar shops charging uniform price in all the decoration, goods, and prices. It establishes direct contact with the customer by eliminating middleman, because the Bata show means Bata, they are the producers themselves. They have opened their showroom and selling the things to the consumer. Therefore, no middleman is involved here. It operates under centralized control while the selling is decentralized. Fixed price and cash terms are observed in multiple stores. The branches of multiple shops are found in different and important parts of the city. Next is difference between departmental store and multiple shop is there in your syllabus this time. That is, departmental store, these offers wide variety of goods. When we talk about departmental store and multiple shop, it deals with some limited products. All the department operate in the same premises. All the department means many departments are there in the same premises. But when we talk about multiple shop, a number of similar branches in different branches are there in the same places. Like this, you can compare departmental store and multiple shop by reading the definition and features of departmental store and multiple shop. Now next is automatic vending machine in your syllabus, that is given in your book, where it is given recent trends in retailing. In recent trends in retailing, new technique of retailing, that is automatic vending machine. Automatic vending machine, you can say it is a form of non-store retailing where products are sold through coin operated self-service machine. You will put coin and then thing will come out by its own. Now these type of non-store retail shops deals in deals in selling standardized product. Normally edible consumer goods such as cold drink, tea, coffee, candies, chocolates, etc. are sold out through this machine. When you will put money accordingly, if a chocolate price rupees is 10, you have to put a coin of 10 rupees and chocolate will come out automatically. Sometimes this machine is also used for issuing platform tickets also. Somewhere you can see that in big cities, if you will put coin, you will get platform ticket. This is only known as automatic vending machine. Next is documents used in inland trade. Documents used in inland trade means if you are doing business within the boundaries of a country, what documents are required. Two person will be involved in business. If one person has to buy thing from the other person, therefore first he will do an inquiry. He will place an inquiry about the availability of the certain goods, whatever he want to buy. Therefore information about the availability of certain goods and the terms at which goods are offered for sale. Means you want to ask about the availability of the goods and at what price it will be sold. An inquiry may be about one specific good, and you can ask about one good, or it can be general inquiry. Now the information can be obtained by a prospective buyer in one or more following ways. Now what you can say that information can be obtained. Now if I have placed an inquiry, now I can get information by following ways. By advertisement also I can get information, by trade journal, by catalogs, by price list sent to regular and potential customers. Sometimes the seller give price list to their regular customers, and last one is by the sometime the producers send their representatives or salesperson to their regular customer to tell about their new product which is launched. Next one is, after placing an inquiry, catalog or price list is sent by the seller. Therefore, you can say that the seller sent catalog and price list in response to the inquiry made by the prospective buyer. Now, the buyer has placed an inquiry. After that, the seller will send a catalog in which there will be a detailed description of the goods along with the code number. Every product numbers, and it will also contain the details about the price of the goods, terms of the delivery. In the catalog, you can see that the pictures of the product along with the code number, and on the same hand you can say that price will also be given along with the term of delivery. Next is quotation. Quotation is an offer made by the seller to sell certain goods at stated price. After that, again the seller makes a quotation. In that quotation, or you can say it is a bill, that in that the seller will write that this product will be given to the buyer at this price. So, therefore, you can say it is an offer made by the seller to sell certain goods at a stated price under specified condition. The seller may mention the period for which sometime the price of some article may fluctuate. Therefore, in that quotation, the seller may mention the period for which the quotation will remain valid. The object of quotation is to convert the inquiries into order. Why quotation is made? To change the inquiry into order, because the quotation is only sent to the buyer, because then only he will know the actual price of the things whatever he want to buy. Next is order. After getting the quotation, the buyer, if he is satisfied with the terms and condition which is given in the quotation, will place an order for the supply of goods. Therefore, the acceptance of an offer takes the basis of an order. After getting the order is a direction by the buyer to seller to dispatch goods in accordance with the accepted terms and condition which is given in the quotation. After that, after placing an order, he will ask the seller about the credit, if he can give things on credit. Sometimes the buyer who want to buy things, he is not having sufficient money, so he will ask the seller, can he give things in credit, means some amount he will pay and some amount he will pay later. Therefore he will ask about credit inquiries. Now if the seller agrees to give things on credit, first of all he will ask in the market whether that buyer is able to pay the amount which he is not able to pay just now. Therefore, he can take reference from two categories, that is trade reference. Trade reference means he can take reference from the business, from the market, or he can take reference from the bank. After that, after this inquiry, now invoice. Next document is invoice. Invoice is what? It is a statement describing the goods dispatched to the buyer and showing the total amount payable by buyer on account of the transaction. Now whenever you place an order and the thing come to you, in that one small slip is there. One small slip means it is the bill of that product. It is known as invoice. Means it is a detailed list of the good sold, showing their nature. This is the actual bill which is given by the seller to the buyer. After that, with the invoice, sometimes two types of note come, that is debit note or credit note. Debit note, it is an additional invoice when it is given, this debit note, when an item is undercharged, When some item has been omitted by mistake, or more goods have been sent than invoiced, or the customer fails to return the container for which he was not earlier charged. Now, sometimes credit note is also sent with the invoice. In which condition? When an item is overcharged, when some of the goods sent are damaged or faulty, or when inferior goods were sent and they are returned. After putting the invoice in the package, there is a dispatch of good, means the thing is sent to the buyer, or you can say the seller now asks the storekeeper to pack the goods as ordered and deliver those goods to the buyer. Goods must be delivered in exact conformity with the instruction given by the buyer. This was the documents used in inland trade, that is the inquiry, catalogs and price list, quotation, order, credit inquiries, invoice, debit note, credit note and dispatch of goods. Thank you.